Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name's Tom Novak, and it's about 9:15 in the evening. Today is June 8th of 2023. It's Thursday at 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius. And here we go again. I got two new arrivals. I had them outside because they came in on Saturday, so I had them outside to get used to from all that travel. I got an Adenium Obesum Shada. It's different from the other Adenium that I tried to grow. Plus, I got an Acacia Erioloba. Now, the Adenium Obesum Shada can live for 100 years. It's native to southern Arabia, or southern Arabian Peninsula. Likes a well-draining soil, full sun, but you got to protect it from the hot sun because the caudex can get sunburn. It can live 100 years like I got over there. Did it twice. And when it's young, it looks like a mini Baobab. So first, there's our little tree. You can see how it's getting from the sun, the hot sun. So I have to cut some of these leaves off. It could be from travel, but this is it. It's from Planet Desert. They always got good stuff there. And now, this is what we're going to repot today. And then after that, we'll do it another day. This is the Acacia Erioloba. Let's see if you can see it. There you go. And this is the tree. Look at the thorns on it. Always wanted to try this. It looks like a triple trunk. So that might be very interesting from what I can see. But let's put this back. And we'll take, now you're going to think, well, this is the what they use in the potting mix, but this is just the top dressing on top. So let's get this down so you can see what I'm going to do. There we go. And all I'm going to do is take some of these pebbles off, and you can see this has a nice mix. It looks like it's in a regular bonsai mix, a fast draining mix. So maybe we can use it. So what I'm going to do is, first, before I do anything, let's clip off some of these dead leaves. Right here, here. Just clip off the yellowing leaves. Now, if it gets too hot, it could go dormant. And in the winter time, when you have it, like I do in the basement, it'll tend to lose its leaves. But then come back in the spring. Let's get this off here. If I can get it. Come on, little guy. I can see how the caudex is. It looks almost like a baobab tree. Look how fat it is on the bottom. I think we can take this bottom one off and this bottom one off so it can grow. I can say, Tom, that shit protects it from the sun. That's true, but I'm going to put it in a different spot in the yard where it doesn't get that full hot noonday sun. Probably by the pond, yet still gets sun enough to dry it out if it gets too wet, the soil. But this is a nice looking soil. So what I'll do, I'll take this stuff out and put it over here on the cover. And take this leaf out. Because what I did is I mixed some of my, let's see, what do I got in here? It's got vermiculite, perlite, and I got a couple of small handfuls of the black gold sun grow. So maybe, I don't know what pot we're going to stick it in, I'll have to see how big the root system is. It might go in this one. Well, that side would be better. Or this one. Or the other Adenium was. I think this side would be better. Because the other Adenium, that one died because of the low drainage. Poor drainage, I should say. And then I had it in the shade to get it used to the sun, but that was no good. Oh no, see? It's a regular peat mixture. So what I'm going to do, and this is a nice small root system, so I bet you it will fit in this pot. Now this pot is a little, just got some junk on it. Probably scrape it off with my finger later, or I can put it on here like that. I think this side will be good, and we'll just use this soil. See, that was a false thing. Now Adeniums, like succulents and cactus, sometimes they use the beneficial bacteria and sometimes they don't. So I'll just put some in just to be safe around the root system. And you can see it's still moist, so I'm just going to use the same soil while I waste it. I mixed that other one, but I think this might work. I don't know. It's got a lot of drainage in it. I'll use that soil. Okay, Tom, so let's take some armicus and put it in. Close it up, always seal it because you don't want to get no moisture on the inside. There we go. And then, I'm still working on the yard, but I got the arthritis right in here. It's hard to move. And then the left knee, so it's hard to move around, so I haven't been getting a lot of work done, but trying to do some. Can't change the fish because it's hard to carry the bucket. I walk like a peg leg almost. Stiff-legged, but what are you going to do? It's got to be the food that I ate. I ate something that caused it because I didn't have a flare-up for a good month. And then all of a sudden, bingo. And it's still with me for a whole week and I can't shake it. So that's the crazy part. So, let's take our little Adenium. Let it dry out over there where the cut ends are. I'll stick it maybe this way. I think we'll stick it this way. See that? I can use the same soil that it was in. First, I'm not going to cut no roots because there's hardly any on there. I mean, there's a lot of roots on there, but I don't want to cut it as yet. So I'm going to have it like this. I'll hold it up, put the soil in. Yeah, this is a real nice draining soil mix. I think it's got more gravel, you know, more perlite in it than anything else. Just like that. Oh. There we go. Just tap it in with the ball of our spoon and get it so everything is in. I'm not going to water it yet because I don't want these cut ends to get wet and cause it to rot. So I'll let it sit in here for now. And then we'll take our bamboo skewer and fire it in gently. Fire it in gently. I make a better door than a window, I know. There. So, since I don't have the literature, everything written down for the acacia, we'll probably do that tomorrow. There we go. And we'll just take our spoon, push it in, and you can see it's got a different growth than the other adeniums, where it's like thin on the top, and it's got the round ball on the bottom. But this one's got mostly like a straight trunk. Adenium Obesum Shada. That's Planet Desert. I don't want to water this until it's outside, because when it's outside, it'll dry better. So now we'll take our stone, place it around. And they sell the stone at Planet Desert too. There. So it's always good to reuse the soil, because they put it in. And this had a good watering this morning. They say for this type, for the Adenium Obesum Shada, they like an early morning watering, and then let it dry out during the day. So, there we go. Put that in there. And got a little snail on a stick. Hobby Lobby. And you can be around our little adenium. So there you have it, our miniature Baobab tree, which is really an adenium. So we'll see what happens. I think I can leave this out. I'll just put the date on it, and I'll put my tags on the side so I have them, because a lot of them, they won't fit in the pot real good. But this will hold in good. And there you go. So as soon as those dry out, then I'll water it from the top in the morning, and that's it. Because we didn't touch no roots or anything else of that there nature. So there we go. And I still got a lot of good of this potting soil left. So you know what I'm going to do? Because I don't know what that acacia tree is in. I'm going to put it in here. In my little pot. Give it a good shake. Give it a good mix. And then we'll have something for our acacia tree. So I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. Lord willing, that this goofy arthritis is not bothering me. So today's Thursday night. It's book night. Book night. I'm tongue-tied here. It's book night. I'm going to get my little acacia tree out here so I don't forget it. And make yourself a nice cup of tea. Read a good book. Sit back and relax. And let's go from there. So you take care, everybody, and have a good night.